These are perennial strawberry plants. That is an oxymoron,
Now,
not with Roberta's.
Now, I feel out of our family, I'm the most suited to talk about this because I have planted over 200 of these. This is a true story.
Of these
property.
guys?
Yes, because I wanted to trial them. I've been growing them for a couple years now. And I got to tell you, if you have ever been to Europe, or if you've ever had a strawberry, I don't know, 50 years ago, you would know that strawberries are not supposed to be huge, white, flavorless cardboard fruits. They are supposed to be smaller sized with a deep red inside that's juicy and sweet like a strawberry candy almost.
Wow.
And that's what we're talking about with this collection.
Boom,
now,
here we go.
6 pieces.
Order now.
You are going to
6 pieces.
Yeah,
These
you're
are
gonna
6
get
strawberry
pints
plants.
and pints of fruit
gonna be
all season
awesome.
long. Now I want to give us some demarcation here. There's 2 types of strawberries you could grow. There's June bearing, where in June they're all out at once and you get one flush and then you're done of picking strawberries.
Right.
Then you have the everbearing. So you're going to get fruit starting in May and they're not going to stop until the first frost.
So these are not the first you just imagined.
Yeah, these are the ones that
These
you're
are
going to be
everbearing.
picking all summer long.
Everbearing, and then next year they're
They're gonna come
everbearing
back-
again.
it's
Now, is this
every
a tender
single
perennial
year.
where you're bringing in again?
No, these can handle frost to
Is
negative
that
20.
right?
Put
These
these
is
in
insane.
the ground. Put them in
So
containers.
strawberry jams that you're making, right?
So
you're
look
gonna be
at
the
this.
most popular
This is something that I do at home.
the strawberry jams.
My wife and I will pick literally 40 pounds of strawberries a year.
Is that
and
right?
then we boil it down with some sugar.
How can you not love the
Look
strawberries?
at
Are these
this.
are these it? Can I have one of these
This
right now?
is the strawberries
I'm going
right
in?
there. Now, I love this because
Right, these are amazing.
once you get these planted,
Yes.
the next year,
Come in.
you do nothing. They've rooted themselves down.
Oh my gosh.
They spread out, they self-spread. Your increase of picking and eating gets better every single year. It's an investment that keeps on growing.
Give me some practicality here. Because
Yep.
you've got the big pot here. I'm getting 6 of these.
So yeah, there's different things you could do.
How
You
many
can-
pots do you put them in?
Well, if you like the traditional look of a strawberry jar like this,
Yeah.
I would pick 2 sets because typical strawberry jars have about 12 holes in them. You want to fill it all up.
So how
And then
many's
that's
that?
good.
Two,
that
three?
would be 2 sets here. Or if you like
2 sets.
containers, if you just have a balcony, a sunny balcony, you can grow this in containers. I have property with a couple acres, so I actually cleaned out a whole big patches of area and then just put rows of strawberries. And so we're picking them all. I mean, it's crazy how much
Because you don't need
strawberries we have.
to elevate these, right? They can
No,
just-
they're right on the ground.
They're right on the ground.
And
Or in
what's
a
fun
container, or
is
even in a hanging basket if you want.
they spread in such a way that weeds do not come up in between. So you don't have to weed the areas that you plant these.
400 order. And you know what you're doing next year?
Perfect.
You're not buying another set.
That's right.
Next year, you're not buying another set.
You're
These
not
are
at all.
perennial
Totally.
strawberries, 6 sets of them. You're gonna have a lot of strawberries. Strawberry pie, strawberry
Yes.
jam, strawberries on your salad. What else am I doing with strawberries?
Strawberry cake.
Strawberries in a
daiquiris.
bowl, sprinkled
Strawberry
with
martini.
key lime juice.
Great. But you can also freeze these then, can't you?
Oh,
Freeze
yes.
them.
Yeah.
You jar them, make
Share
jelly.
'em.
Reality of them is though, while you're picking them, you're probably going to be eating so many that you don't have a lot left to bring to the kitchen.
I
That's
am
the
eating for a
problem.
couple hours, man. These are great. Strawberry and ice cream, strawberry yogurt.
So,
What do you got?
well, no, I wanted to mention, we see the name Montana. We might be thinking it's the state Montana.
Good point.
It actually refers to a region of Switzerland in the Alps
Yes.
where wild strawberries grow rampantly. They're
I
tiny.
did not know that.
Yeah, they're tiny over there, but they're so darn sweet.
Montana
And
is
so-
an area in Switzerland.
It's a region-
Not Montana in the United
Montana, like
States.
Montana.
It's not Hannah, Montana.
No.
It's an area
No.
in Switzerland.
So they
Yes.
were inspired by those wild
Well, yes, and
strawberries,
here we go.
but they have been hybridized to be larger, but still retain that incredible sweetness.
Half our quantity spoken for the
Wow.
season. These sell out. When did you guys bring these? Was this the first year?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
This
We
is
introduced
just
them.
yesterday.
night.
So you're
And
watching
but
QVC
we
right now.
brought
Guess what?
strawberries
You're the
to
first.
Q- We bought, all right, we bought them for 27 years, but not Montana. These are game changers.
Montana, Everbearing, perennial strawberries. I wish they should put perennial in the whole thing because that's a huge story,
So,
right?
yeah, and I want to talk to you. There's so many different things you can do. You can do hanging baskets. You can put these directly in the ground. Your little kids, they're going to love them. You can put these in strawberry jars. Any food item you can think of doing with strawberries is going to
Waffles.
taste 15 times better
Yogurts.
because these have actual natural sweetness. The strawberries at the store are bred to be big,
Great.
but they're not bred to have flavor.
Okay, I love the pretty shots. Now I love the practical as well.
Okay,
Order
let's
right
look at
now.
this, yeah.
1-800-355-1515. Order. You get
Now,
them.
this is-
when you get them.
Yes, this is the pack that you are actually getting. There are 6 live plants in here. There are strawberries. There are flowers already on what you are getting. It's not like you're waiting till next year.
Let's get really
to
close on that,
pick
everybody.
These strawberries.
These strawberries are going.
Yep.
How far apart would
those.
you put them?
Well, if you're
ground.
putting them in the ground, I would give them each
6
inches.
Yeah.
And in containers, pair them up, put them together.
What's
They
better,
do-
containers or the ground?
well,
You put yours in the ground.
I like both. They're beautiful in containers. They kind of trail gently, and they're going to produce these beautiful red jewels in the garden, and that looks very pretty in a container. But if you have ground space, go for it. Do both. Now, here's the thing, though. Practically speaking,
Yeah.
if you are picking up this set and you have property, 6 will not be enough because you're going to realize how awesome these are. You're going to want to plant more. You do get the growing guide, so don't worry about how to grow them. They like sun. They want 4 to 6 hours of sun. These root well.
Only 2,500 remaining for the season. Got 6,000 ordered. Just debuted
Yep.
yesterday. Perennial.
And
Everbearing. So how many, get the food,
Yep.
how many strawberries per plant in a season? I know you can't say
I
that
can't
exactly.
give up. Well, essentially, you
If
are
it's
going to
Everbearing.
be picking pounds and pounds, truly,
great.
from one collection.
Great.
And so if you like fresh, good food, don't go to the farmer's market.
Right.
Grow it, because even the farmers
You
at
can
the
sell
farmer's
you can
market,
create your own strawberry store.
right? I mean, you know what you are eating if you grew it yourself. It's beyond organic. It's home,
it's yours.
Homeganic. It's yours. It's got your. And
That's
the thing
just great.
is too that these are
And you just
easy
pick it. Like,
to
you know what I
grow.
would do? I would say on your deck, like we have a deck. We don't have 9 acres like you have, or 90 acres, right, like you have. But on your deck, you go out and you pick a couple strawberries.
Yes,
for dessert
totally.
that night. With your yogurt, with your ice cream, you can do it, and they're everbearing. So everbearing in a season would be what, Derek?
So they're
In
going
a
to
season.
flower in May. They're going to start producing in June.
I could have
and
a
they're going to
strawberry.
flower and produce on and off the entire season up to the first frost.
Great.
So you truly,
Few months.
it's everbearing. And the thing about these is, mine don't even die back in the wintertime. So you always have something to look at. They're beautiful year-round.
You do not have to bring them into the garage. These are not tender perennials, which is not really shocking.
They're
'Cause with the lime tree, you did, right?
Yeah, the lime tree, that's something with the warmer weather. These can be grown anywhere in the country.
on.
Don't bring them indoors.
Guess what? We're busy on the phones. 1-800-345-1515. They're on their way. 2,000 remaining, and then it's going to be sold out.
Look,
so
that white berry, it's going to turn into a beautiful red berry right there.
There's a white berry.
So they start out white, the
Oh,
flowers are white.
it's adorable.
Then they get pollinated, the strawberries start out white, and then as the sun hits them, they become red and juicy. And again, voicing what my brother said,
6
these
of them,
have
yeah.
been bred specifically. Look at that.
So the
That looks
Montana story again.
unlike
Let's
a
repeat that.
store-bought strawberry. That's nothing like a store-bought strawberry. That is red through and through and juicy.
Where's Montana?
So Montana is Swiss for mountain. It's like a wild mountain strawberry. It's got that beauty, that grace, but the flavor.
Where did you
These
guys
are
find-
the
where did you guys
most
find these,
sweet.
Derek?
We have connection with breeders all over the world. We've tried lots of different strawberries.
It's a Holland story, isn't it?
And
Yeah.
and so we only bring the very best. I've tried a bunch of different strawberries on my property because I am a small-time farmer raising cows
I
and
see.
sheep and all that stuff, and I want to grow the best. This is awesome. And again, reiterate, you don't have to have a farm. You can have a deck. You could just have a place to hang these. And look how awesome that is, but you could pick and eat them too. So if you like flowers, if you like growing, and if this is
The grandkids are
first
going to
thing-
lose their minds, man. They're going to pick these strawberries. You bring them home. You put them in your
Yep,
Vitamix blender.
definitely.
You put them in your yogurts. You have strawberries on your salad. They're nutrient rich. They're vitamin C rich. They're sweet. There's only 1,000 remaining, guys. Only 1,000 remaining for the season. So this is rocking. You're loving it. We have it. And again, if you're just joining us right now, in an hour of
Yes,
Roberta's,
totally.
you've never brought these before. From Switzerland to Holland, where you guys discovered it, to
Yep.
now your table in Minnesota, in Fargo, North Dakota, in Texas, and California. Order them now. You're going to get them at different places. So we don't even show you the guide anymore. We just send them to you when it's time to plant, correct?
Yeah, that's a good point. because right now it's cold. We wouldn't want to ship them in the cold weather. But you don't have to worry about it. When they come home, it's going to be time to plant it. Now, again, these strawberries are unlike any strawberry you would have ever bought at any grocery store
Why?
in America.
What's the difference?
Because these have been bred and created to be sweet and juicy and red. I know breeders create store-bought strawberry types to look big, to fill packages. That is what their job is.
And they're not
It
as
is
sweet?
not to be sweet. It is not to be nutritious.
I did not
it is
know that.
just to look nice on the outside.
Look at that.
But everyone's bitten into a store-bought strawberry and went, what the heck? There's no flavor. That's not these.
Fewer
These
than
are
1,000
your grandma's
remaining.
strawberries.
We got 1 minute.
Yep.
6. Order now. It'll be shipped when it's time. They are perennials. Next year, you're not buying another batch. Next year, you're not buying another batch. Montana's not the state of Montana in the United States. It's in Switzerland. This is going to walk out the door. See you later. For $8 on a credit card, you're going to have more strawberries than you know what to do with. No, you're going to have as many strawberries because you're going to want to. Why don't we can some of them? When you
Correct.
can strawberries, how do you do it? How do you,
So I cook it down. I add a little pectin. I add a little bit of vitamin C, some sugar, and then you have to get that hot. You have to have your clean jars.
Put them in
that
your
you
mason
boil.
jars, right?
Then you have to have a special container that will pressurize them and boil them for about 15 minutes. Then the pop sucks down and then it's good to go. But you know, the thing is,
You got fresh strawberries in January if you want them.
that's right. The thing is though, these are coming flowering and fruiting right out of the box. It's not like going to the big box stores where you're gonna get a root that you have to plant and wait a whole year to eat.
700 remaining for the season. It's been on 1.5 days. It's going to sell out. What's your guarantee on these strawberries, my friend?
Well, just like the previous plants, you know, we want to make sure you have an awesome time. We assure satisfaction with these for 1 year from the time of shipment. Just give us a call, Rick. If you have any questions or you need replacements, we're there for you.
Okay, we got more to come. What do we have left in the show? Oh, you know what we have left? The ice plants. All right, I know what a strawberry is. I know.